Okay, guys, we're gonna take the challenges and play and defeat our opponents. So let us first analyze this game and see what went wrong. So basically, this guy played Nimzovich Larsen attack, which I was not aware of. But the whole plan was to block the activity of this bishop over this diagonal. So basically, I wanted to play the pawn over here and block the activity, which I did by first supporting this b6 pawn. And when he played this, which is a good move, he didn't want me to move my 5 pawn, but I prepared for it using knight bd7, and then I simply went for this pawn. Now this pawn will block the activity on this diagonal, and now he attacked this pawn, which is a good move, and I just pre-moved this bishop c4, which was a mistake. He could have captured the pawn, and I wouldn't even have captured with my this knight. Otherwise, the queens would have played it. So this was simply unnecessary, and it was a bad move. I just took it, and he just blocked his own bishop, and got one move tempo. My bishop moved to better square, and after this, I just noticed there's a double attack on this pawn, so I just brought my queen up and just cast it. And here I thought it was unnecessary since we wanted to go to uh, g4 anyway, so I moved my knight to g4, double attack the f2 pawn here, and he didn't have much options, so he decided to go back and hit the bishop. And I just took the bishop back. I knew he would trade, but he went for a bad tactic, which didn't give anything. He lost his knight. I just moved my queen. He took the bishop. I took the bishop back, and now the attack is still there. I think maybe instead of taking his knight was attacking my queen. So I just took it and then I went in, and now he just simply collapsed. This guy is like a baby who just collapsed. So he just brought his queen over here, which doesn't attack anything except this pawn, and I don't care about this pawn, so I mean, anyway, I decided to defend this pawn by playing this and hitting the queen, which gave me an extra tempo. He just captured the pawn and I took back, and now he brought his uh, rook over here. We just noticed there is X-ray in this bishop and rook, so we just played a tactic of checking, and if he takes our knight, we take his rook, but he didn't even take our knight, and we thought, okay, let's take the bishop first, protect our knight, and the rook is still hit, and the rook is also stuck because the bishop can't move. So we'll take it next move probably. So, and at this point, our opponent decided to resign because the guy simply can't handle us. We are the boss, and that's how we won our first game. So, so I can see So I'm gonna stop. Okay, let me start a new 3 minute game and I'll try to walk you through my thought process. We're gonna make it really, really interesting. It's my first move. I will play e4 and he plays e5, so he wants to keep the things symmetrical, but we will make it very, very dubious and very, very Gambit-like, which is our goal for this. So I want to give away. Okay, let's play 4 knights and I will sack my knight if he plays the knight again. Let's see what he's gonna play because we want to make it dubious. So he didn't play this knight over here, knight f6, which I would have wanted, but I'm gonna make it a gambit anyway. Let's gambit something and make it very, very interesting for everybody. Okay, let's play knight takes d4, knight takes, queen would take. And we are good, but we want to attack. We don't just want to defend. Okay, he took the knight, so we have to take back. Our queen is better positioned now. I am going to pin his knight, which already looks dangerous for him. I'm going to castle long, and I'm going to face my rook against his queen. And I don't want him to castle. Is there a way I can stop him somehow? I don't think so, because he's doing everything right. So let me castle and let me immediately test him by playing e5 probably. But instead of e5, probably I can go first f4 and then e5. I don't know, but this is a bad move because not only his knight is getting died and his bishop is pinned. If you notice, if I take with my queen, his bishop would be pinned. So unnecessarily, he just gonna lose now. He should have castled and simply, the game would have gone pretty well. But now he will lose, and we are gonna be very happy and relaxed. It's a simple way to win against weak opponents. Now he simply blocked his bishop by playing the both pawns in front of them, so bishop can't move diagonally. We can come back, or we can also probably attack, but we just want to come back and keep it simple. And where do we come back? We'll come back here on f5 because the diagonal is close, so no point on in being on that diagonal. But I want to double my rook here if possible. So this is a weakening move again, and it doesn't accomplish anything. I will play my bishop here, but he has one tactic. He can move this, and once my queen moves, he can play the pawn here. And my bishop is trapped, but his, I think his king is in the middle, and he's gonna suffer very badly, even if he manages to get one piece from me. See, already we are going to attack his bishop twice now, and the bishop is pinned. The rook is joining, so I don't even need to do much. I just play simple games. Now he just lost his queen because the bishop is pinned, and I gave this check. When he move, I will take his queen. So the guy is getting completely destroyed by me, and that too when I didn't even manage to play the gambits. So this is the power of correct play. Now let's quickly analyze the game and see where this guy went wrong. So we gonna see where this guy went wrong, what was the mistake he did. Everything was fine until now. This was also correct move. This was a very good move. Position is completely equal until here. And then he did this blunder, unnecessarily taking the pawn. And he thought he will get away with this. But he forgot when I take back with my queen, his bishop would be a sit-in idle dummy. He can't move and take back my bishop. Although there is a double attack on my bishop. But since I pin it, he can't take. If we increase this, if we bring this pawn down to dislocate my queen, first of all, I can go back, but even I can take with my rook and attack the queen. So now he was completely busted. He played this move, and I played my bishop here and here, but I thought it was probably not good enough. Probably I should have played it here and just immediately came out of any threats to bishop, because this follow-up was not good, but it gives, even now I could have gone back, but it gave him a possibility of pushing this pawn. And once I move my queen back here or somewhere, he could have pushed this and trapped my bishop. So although we still had a lot of pressure on this bishop, so we could have got one piece easily. But that being said, it was still slight inaccuracy. So now let's go back to where we started from. Now he played this. He simply didn't have any idea about what he's doing. We just double attack this bishop, and he thought he can move the knight back and he forgot that this f6 pawn was not protected. So with this we got the four pawn king and queen, and he simply resigned because he knew now I'm gonna take his queen. Once he moves with this, and his game would have already been collapsed. The guy played like a amateur and we roasted him really bad. And this is what we are going to do to anybody who challenges us. So let's be brave and challenge me, and then we will show you how to play Gambits. So I will show you. Okay, so yes, am I audible? स्वागत है। So I guess we are doing well. I guess we are doing well until now. What do you think about it? So I guess we are doing well. I guess we are doing well until now. What do you think about it? So I guess we are doing well. I guess we are doing well until now. What do you think about it? I guess we are doing well. I guess we are doing well until now. What do you think about it? I guess we are doing well. I guess we are doing well until now. What do you think about it?